Today, Dean and I are in Boston's North End at 44 Hull Street, home to Boston's Skinny House.
You know, Alyssa, I don't get why we're here. I feel like it's just a really skinny house.
That's exactly what it is, Dean. It was built in the 1870s on a small plot of land to annoy the nearby neighbors.
So nothing historic happened here.
No, nothing.
And it's not like haunted or anything.
It's not haunted, Dean. However, a little bit later in the episode, Dean and I are going to be heading up to Salem, where the infamous Salem witch trials took place.
But before that, thanks, Irina. Well, I guess if you're looking for a trendier dance party free of Jersey Shore lookalikes, then the Pill by the Great Scott is definitely a venue you want to check out.
And while we know not all of these local favorites may be for you, we're hoping you found some stylish new places you want to check out.
Cassidy Bretler showed us some contemporary cuisine, taking us to Fire and Ice and the popular bakery Flour.
Jillian Wilson hit up the streets at Davis Square to ask the Boston locals where to find the hippest hangout.
While Samantha Russo got to see the MIT Museum with our culture expert, Samantha Russo.
Zach Kusan showed us how to utilize the Boston Public Library in order to save money on those expensive college textbooks.
Cassidy Bretler took us to the Grendel's Den and the Miracle of Science to show us some excellent places to eat.
And Irina Zovchek took us to one of Boston's hottest jazz spots, Sculler's Jazz Club. Hey everyone, and welcome back. We're here at Salem Willows Park in Salem, Massachusetts.
As you know, Salem became infamous in the spring of 1692 when 180 people were accused of practicing witchcraft.
Of those 180 people, 14 women and 5 men were hanged right here in Salem.
As a result of the trial, Salem became a popular spot for folks with a taste for the bizarre.
And while I don't think she'll be running into any witches or wizards tonight, Jillian Wilson took to the streets in Harvard Square to try and talk to some of Boston's more unusual characters. Welcome back, everyone. We're standing outside the USS Constitution, which is the oldest existing warship in the world.
Located in Boston's Naval Yard, the ship is one of the many stops on Boston's Freedom Trail, which Zach Kusan showed us about a bit earlier.
Nicknamed Old Ironsides for its victories in the War of 1812, the Constitution actively served in the Navy until 1881.
You know, my nickname in high school was Old Ironsides.
What? Why?
I don't know, it's kind of just what the seniors said before they shoved me in a locker.
Ouch. Sorry. Anyways, we're going to be checking in with Irina Zovchek in just a moment, who's going to show us Tommy Doyle's near Harvard. Thanks, Irina. It seems that if more unconventional musical acts are your thing, then Lily Pad might just be the venue for you.
Well, unfortunately, that is all the time we have for today's episode.
We hope you enjoyed yourselves and learned a thing or two about Boston's more bizarre side.
From wild interactive dance parties to eccentric eateries, Boston is certainly a city full of people, places, and neighborhoods that are slightly out of the ordinary.
We saw Zach Kusan showcase the talented street performers of Harvard Square and then take us on a tour of America's first garden cemetery.
And Matt Sadler finally figured out a way to turn Roger into a true Bostonian after checking out some of the city's stranger neighborhoods.
Throughout this week, Dean and I have taken you across the town to show you everything that your new city has to offer.
Hopefully we've given you a better appreciation for the city you now can officially call your home.
For Backyard Boston, I'm Alyssa Altman.
And I'm Dean Dimitrik. Remember guys, Boston is your backyard. Play in it.